I'm recording. This is my first YouTube video, and I'm doing it with this weird sunrise as the balloons are here in a new spot that I found. It's actually, my old spot is right there on that island, and there's where I used to walk to it every morning when I first moved here. This was all river. And I found this spot right here where I saw a porcupine go up in there yesterday. And I've gone up in there, and I tend to channel the beaver when I go. Oh, there I go. So I'm going to go up where this porcupine and beaver, they all kind of share the same highway system down here. This was a big sucker that I saw come up in here. I bet he weighed 150 pounds. I mean, I thought it was a bear. That's my spot here. Oh, and I've cleared me a path right over to there. But here's where I'm going to sit for now. Whew. Turn that back around. And this is me now. In my new spot in the woods. I've had a new awakening. I don't know how else to start this. And I see the defenses that I've put up inside toward the out and also toward the in. And I've found a new place to practice from. A place of stillness and peace that was previously unavailable because all my energy, paradoxically enough, all of my energy was being spent to protect this space. Sitting here, I got a tickle. Let me have a drink. Wow. So I spent basically, I spent my whole life really, looking back on it from one viewpoint, fighting a fight, gaining muscles doing it, the intense energy coming from my body, the instinct saying, make a difference. And then the mind saying, no, nobody wants to hear your shit. So they met in the heart, and that's where the struggle was, because I blocked off my heart at a young age. So the world was very confusing. Makes sense now. I thought I had been awakened a couple of years ago when I reunited my mind with my body. Well, that's evidently, in my case, the first step. I noticed when it happened, and subsequently ended up in a loony bin at the VA. I noticed that how expansive. It was too expansive for me to get my mind around, and well, I'm dwelling in that place now that I got locked up for, because there were too many possibilities. It was too much. Now from the space, realizing what's going on, the clues are all there. There we have three energy centers: the body, the heart, and the mind. And you got to balance them all, man. You can't. I've thrown the heart in there now, evidently. I don't know how this all works. I do know that my particular case and who my essence, what I did with my personality, me, the way I reacted to life, was to create this imaginary place that I go, and I can go there for years. I did. I lived there for years. Well, coming out of there, it didn't just like a one-time thing that happens. And so there's three energy centers. It's as if I learned how to juggle two of them in my first awakening. And now I realize there's three, but there's another level to it. It's more like, yeah, when I first awoke, there were three, and I didn't know how to juggle them. Well, at this point, I've been doing it for a couple of years, and so now it's become practice. And so I've discovered in doing the practice that there's actually juggling going on each ball now. And so as you're juggling them, you're juggling the balls. And I run the danger of going too deep. And muddling it. So, well, end result was, and this is also because of my birth order, you've heard of the lost child, you've heard of the message that I believe I accepted and hid from myself for many, many years, was that, and it's an inappropriate message, was that I need to just shut up and stay in the corner and be quiet. That I'm just insignificant. I'm just like everybody else. And that is an important message, because I am just a human being. But when you lay too heavily on that fact, and you go, it's your go-to, and you never do anything else, and that's your go-to, it's not healthy. So I muddled it again. So this is what this is going to be like, I guess. There'll be some gems in here, and there'll be some places where that expansive mind goes out. And if something touches you, if you hear something that you'd like me to expand on more, please do, because every thought here can be expanded on. That's the beauty of this. It's just setting the practice, which, that's one thing I've been wanting to say. It's effortless. This peace, this place of peace, is a place where there is no struggle. And that's odd for someone coming from me. It's odd for me. It's strange, because I thought when I was sitting in peace. But now that I'm in peace, I realize that maybe it's just deeper. I don't know. I'm just so excited. This is a cool place to be. Catherine, thank you for kicking this off. If you stuck through this the whole way, I hope anybody else out there wants to do this would jump on board, because this is cool. And it's just hanging out there. You saw me wander off like a crazy, you saw me wander off there. That's what I do. That happens internally as well. Basically what's happened is I've learned to switch. I can just breathe and go into my body. I learned that a couple of years ago. What to do once you're there. I used to flip too far to the other side. Now it's a balancing act, and I'm going to try and do this. This is 9 minutes and 47, way too long. I'll try and cut this down, or not. I don't know. Fuck it. From the Bosky, this is John. Love you guys. Bye.